Hello, and today's video is going to be all about 3 social media trends that you need to be aware of as a business for 2022. As we know, social media is consistently changing year on year, and therefore I'm going to share with you 3 trends that I think you need to know for 2022. I'm Bex from Social Media Executive, and I'm here to train you on the best ways of creating a social media strategy for your business that isn't going to waste time and is actually going to get you a good return on investment. So today I'm just going to go through 3 steps, okay? If you've got any questions, please do put them in the comments. Please do say hello, and I am going to share with you, hi Facebook user. I'm going to share with you some of the insights that I've been researching these past couple of weeks. Hi, Amanda. Oh, yes, my jumper. It's very cozy. Thank you. Okay, then. So the first trend that I want to talk about for your social media in order to make it effective is talk about communities. Communities on social media is key. Gone are the days where you post on your social media and run. That strategy does not work unless you've got a massive advertising budget. But let's face it, most of us don't. So communities on social media is really, really important. Okay. Now, what do I mean by communities? What I mean is creating a dedicated space for people to come together and talk about a shared interest. Okay. Now, this might be things like Facebook groups. They're phenomenal. LinkedIn groups, people come together. They're okay, not brilliant. And even Twitter's looking at developing a community space as well. This is how important communities are. I mean, on Facebook is the king of communities, in my opinion. The groups I have on Facebook are phenomenal. Anyone can create a group. And as long as you niche down into your community and understand what their needs are, what they want to talk about, then creating a group can have a phenomenal impact on your business. I'll give you a couple of examples, actually. There's a group called Maths Formula. These are big groups. I'm not saying that you're going to create a group like this overnight, but Maths Formulas is an amazing group. It's got about 3.5 million members. And all it does every day is people share different maths formulas, different maths puzzles for people to work out, to people to share the way they might work out that formula. And it's really, really active. There's another group that I love, particularly this group I particularly love because it's a business that's created this group. It's called the Instapot. For those of us that don't know what an Instapot is, it's like a slow cooker. So the Instapot has created an Instapot recipes group. And it's got 1.5 million members in that group. And how amazing is that? Because basically all it does, the rules are you've just got to share recipes for your slow cooker, for your Instapot. Okay, so it's raising the profile. It's helping people use this piece of technology, this slow cooker, whilst providing a service to those that buy it as well. So again, that's a phenomenal group with loads of recipes to share. So in order to build a successful community then, one, you need to niche down. What exactly is it your customer needs help with? Can you create a group that can, bring those people together with a shared interest? Because remember, building a community is a two-way conversation. Okay, we want a space where they can interact and talk. Okay. You want to be relevant and engaging. Okay, it needs to be relevant and engaging. It needs to encourage a discussion. Okay, it needs to build a secure, safe platform where people feel safe sharing their ideas and things like that. And most importantly, you also need to build credibility, credibility in your sector, which is pretty easy because at the end of the day, you are the experts in your business niche. So you just need to create a community who comes to you and talks to you and talks to each other and talks to other people about your area. So that was the first trend. And actually my final trend is going to be all about content. So make sure you stay to the end of this video because it's going to be interesting the way the social media content has changed. So the second trend then for social media for 2022 is basically looking at customer service. I mentioned earlier about your social media just being a place where you just go and plonk your information on there and run. Not anymore. Not anymore, particularly since the last 2 years over COVID. More and more people have been using their social media as more of a customer service platform. And let's face it, when we can't get in touch with a business, I certainly, and a lot of people do, turn to the social media pages and see if we can message them there, leave a comment, and have a discussion there if we can't get through to the right person. By going through that way, customers are finding that it's a much more immediate response. It's really convenient because it's just online, and it's a lot more effective. Okay. In fact, I've got a little post-it note here. It fell off my screen. The NielsenSurvey.com by Facebook found out that 64% of people would rather message on social media if they've got a customer service query rather than actually call the business up. Okay, that is the way that social media is changing. It's becoming a hub for your customers. It's not just a sales platform. Okay. So basically what you need to do is you need to make sure that messaging services are easily accessible. You've got loads of ways that people can message you. You can create your own LinkedIn profile if you want people to message you directly. You can create a LinkedIn business profile if you want people to go through a more central messaging platform. You've got your private messaging on Twitter if you've got a business page on there. If you've got a Facebook or Instagram page, you have got contact details that you can direct people to message you directly. All these social media platforms now have messages direct, and actually on Facebook you can even put your WhatsApp number on there if you wish. Okay, so we're going to make it easy for customers to message us, and in that response we need to make sure we're on top of it, making sure that we don't need to check it every day, every hour, but maybe every day, just so that we don't miss that crucial customer call on there. So we need to make sure we're responding to all these private messages and responding to those messages that might come up in the chat underneath our posts, for example, if there are any comments. Okay, so we need to be really aware of who's interacting with our social media. And if you need as well, if you can't manage all that, there's really simple ways to create chatbots. And actually I met with Chris Bain from Chatbots Lab about 12 months ago now. So there is a video as well on here where you can find out a little bit about chatbots that will help you with this direct messaging that people and your customers are more inclined to do. So those are two of the trends for 2022. So my third trend, and the one I think is most important because it relates to content, and apologies, you can probably hear my dog barking. She's probably seen a squirrel. But anyway, the third most important trend, and again, any guesses, put them in the chat, is dun, 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 short form vertical portrait video. Okay, so why is short form vertical video so important? Surely it's doing long form live streams like I'm doing today across YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. Surely it's long form live streams, but actually for 2022, it's actually short, sharp and snappy and in the portrait mode. Okay, why the portrait mode? Basically, you've got your Facebook stories, you've got your Instagram stories, they're all portrait, they're all sharp, they're all snappy. You've got Instagram Reels, and in America they're trialing Facebook Reels, and Facebook Reels will be rolled out here in the UK this year, I would imagine. You've got TikTok. TikTok has exploded in the last 2 years. That's vertical short form video. Okay. And you've got YouTube Shorts as well that have been launched last year. So you've got your YouTube Shorts, which are not just a YouTube video. You actually load them up on your phone through vertical video. So what do I mean by short form video? I mean any videos that are less than 2 minutes and 30 seconds long. And they are doing really well. I tested, I did a post the other day and I tested a YouTube Short on my YouTube, and all I did was a video saying just testing YouTube Shorts, and it got 10 times the reach as my normal videos do within 24 hours. Okay, so you know it works. So it's predicted, I've got some little stats here, that it's predicted by Cisco in 2022 that the majority of content on the internet will be video. It's predicted 82% of content on the internet will be video in 2022. That's how important video content is, because it builds up trust. It builds up trust with a brand, but it helps get that brand's messages across quite informally, quite fun. And consumers these days, they like watching videos. And I don't know about you, but if I ever get stuck on something, I don't actually read about it. I much prefer to watch a video, particularly if it's quite technical and it's related to IT. I'll watch a video and people can take me through step by step. And I know my two children just consume videos. They don't read blogs. They just consume videos constantly online. One of the things that you need to bear in mind when you're looking at this short form video is that 85% of Facebook watchers watch the video with the sound off. So you need to think about captions. You need to be capturing this video, not just speaking, but also with captions as well. Okay. Sprout Social did a little survey, and it concluded that 70% of consumers were more connected to a brand if the CEO or that business owner was actually producing video content. Okay, so it's really important for businesses. It's building that trust, building that community, links back to community, building those customers, links back to that customer service, really building your brand around video and building up that trust so that people want to buy from you ultimately. And that's what it's about. So just to give you some tips then for your videos, okay? They don't have to be people. I think some people just go, oh, I can't video myself. It doesn't have to be. It can be behind the scenes. It can be a little video. If you've got a warehouse, it can be a video in the office. It can be a video. One of the trends as well is creating consumer generated content. So if you've got a great review, ask them to do a video for you. You can put that on your social media as long as you get their permission. Okay. Do product teasers, summary of your services. You can do amazing things with videos these days. You can do transitions and change all your clothes and amazing things. And all you need is a mobile phone. It's just phenomenal. Okay. But do look at captions. So look at captions because again, most people are watching with the sound off. And the other thing is make it educational, making it informative or entertaining. Don't just do sales videos, okay? If you're looking at paid advertising, then obviously video ads perform extremely well. But if you're doing short bits and snippets of information, use them really informally. Don't have to be beautiful, brushed videos. And in fact, sometimes the most informal ones do best. And just showcase who you are as a business, who the people are behind it, introduce your staff. Do one a week if you want, but just keep it simple. You could do teasers for products and services coming along, but keep it short. And it's been shown that less than 60 seconds performs the best because we're looking for people to watch to the end. So the shorter the video, the better. And if lots of people watch to the end, then your video is more likely to go viral. So those are my predicted 3 trends. If you enjoyed this video, please do give us a thumbs up. Please do say hello in the comments, answer any questions, but really do have a think about those 3 trends for 2022. This is really going to help your social media strategy. And again, if you're watching on YouTube, please give this video a like and do subscribe as well, where I'm sharing videos every week on lots of social media tips and how-tos. So I will see you again next Monday with a very useful and informative video. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.